How to make SKILPADJIES.
Music by Paul Collins right here on K2 and it's indeed just another day in paradise. I think it's safe to say that, paradise is wherever you are, wherever you
can catch a breather.
Yeah.
You don't feel the pressures of life.
SKILPADJIES. SKILPADJIES are a traditional South African braai, in other words barbecue delicacy consisting of mince seasoned with herbs and spices. The dish is lamb's liver wrapped in net fat, caul fat. What is caul fat? Caul fat is basically a fatty membrane that is like laced, which surrounds the internal organs of some animals such as cows, sheep and pigs. It is used as a casing for sausage, rollatas and various other meat dishes. Most cooks mince the liver, add coriander, chopped onion, salt and Worcestershire sauce. Then wrap balls of this mixture with the net fat and secure it with a toothpick. The balls, approximately 80 mm in diameter, are normally barbecued, grilled over an open fire and ready when the fat is crisp. Dishes such as SKILPADJIES had already been made by the ancient Romans and the Germans. The name SKILPADJIE, little tortoise, and pofadder reflects its appearance. Pofadder is the largest version and the size of a large sausage. It is made from minced lamb's liver wrapped in a large piece of net fat and is usually served at parties where about 8 to 10 servings can be sliced from one pofadder when grilled. It is a very rich, high cholesterol and fatty food. The consumers normally eat some starchy food in the form of millipap or toasted bread with the SKILPADJIES, so as to not attract some symptoms of overindulgence.
So we get camp style here. What is this stuff over here? What do you call this, Mr. Chef?
This is SKILPADJIES.
SKILPADJIES. Let's hope United is gonna take that SKILPAD today to the win. They're gonna take the win today. The SKILPAD. The SKILPAD win.
Don't even have a choice, bro.
The SKILPAD. Mr. Chef. We're doing it camp style here, guys.
There we go.
So who would have thought, eh? What an interesting South African traditional dish. So the footage of us driving to the shop to get something was basically just used now in order for me to do the voiceover explaining to you of SKILPADJIES, and basically also us talking there in the video of, you know, the soccer 5-0. That is what we expected and couldn't play the sound due to copyright reasons, of course. You know, and this just shows me how important it is that every photo and video footage gets captured, because it can be used for this purpose in the moment and obviously now used perfectly for me to explain. You know, and when you see things like this from Mr. Chef, you don't ask questions, you only follow suit. Grilled banana to perfection. So there is one last thing I want to talk about, and maybe you could use this for future sake. So once you have everything prepared on the table and ready to be dished, you can basically get the guests and just obviously say grace for the table. But then you can say SOS. And what this basically means is stretch or starve. Meaning, obviously, everybody should dish for themselves. So please do reward us by liking, commenting, sharing, so we can attract the right audience, and it also shows us that you want more content, and we're definitely gonna get ready for the next how-to video. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Danko. Tot ziens.
More how-to videos link in the bio.